So you started shooting some BTS. So where did that take you?
I actually ended up doing wardrobe for some of the stuff as well. Maybe again in like tied into my love of like women and like beauty in the sense I wanted to dress them. And then it would be really cool to be behind the camera and see them undress what I've made for them.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that. I helped with production management. I would book certain things. There were like a few Romanian girls that were like, we were a gang. We all like lived together. So I'd be like, such and such. Absolutely. I'll get my manager in place and we will like book a movie. So I think that kind of fell naturally into place, like production management. So while we were there, I would like to make a cool dress for her. What would you dress her in? We could shoot her at this location. And it like took a natural turn. Like I never thought I would do that job, but I kept on doing the job in one form or another.
So it just became like a natural progression. And then how did you end up here in the US directing for Elu?
I directed for a few different companies before. So I came here with a different company that was established in Budapest. It was run by a Romanian director, but I still, help and like book certain things. So I came here with that company and he was also directing for Evil Angel. So he asked me to drop off a hard drive at Evil. So I go drop a hard drive at Evil and I have a hat on and John Staliano reaches over. He's like, "Are you Lea Lexis?" I was like, "Oh my God, he knows who I am." He's like, "I want to do this movie with you where we do contortion and gymnastics." And I was like, amazing. So like I got to work more for different companies and I ended up working with Evil quite a bit, like quite a few years. Mm-hmm. And I worked with John closely on like a few bigger movies. We did Voracious together. We shot it in like 3 countries and we traveled around and we did cool stuff. I worked with Jason and I helped him with production a little bit. We went to Romania and we shot like different movies there. So I kept on getting pulled in. I never thought like I would be like, I'll go to America and I'll knock at some doors and hope they get me. People would like recognize me and I was like shocking to me, but also flattering. Like, I want to do this movie with you. I was like, that's amazing. Like, of course. And I'll stay another few months. And I'll go back and come back in and be like, well, we're going to do this movie. So I stayed in another few months. Kind of like always called me back in. For a while, I thought I was going to stop and I started my clothing line. And they'll be like, do you want to do this movie? Like, yeah, let's do this movie. So I kept on being pulled in. Then at King, Bobby Starr gave me my directing door. And I said, you should direct this movie and you should work on this type of things. I was like, oh my God, amazing. I would love to. And then from that, we took like a few different other websites. There was like the Girl Girl website and the Gangbang website, then a few different ones. And that grew. Tony Ribas brought me into the ALO world as his makeup and production manager. And then ALO gave me the chance and was like...
So you did makeup too?
I did makeup for a few years.
You did fucking everything. Holy shit.
For a few years.
Because I had forgotten that you did wardrobe because I remember, I think Cherie told me that one year for AVN, like I think we were doing something and she was like, oh, I got to go see Lea. She's like designing my dress or something. I'm like, fuck, she makes wardrobe. I'm like, that's
for
crazy.
8 or 9 years, I did Cherie's AVN dresses.
Yeah.
She's like
and then you did makeup too.
Makeup too.
Is there anything you don't do? It's like
there's a lot of things I don't do well. Try not to talk about those. I'm awful at social media. I'm the worst there is in the world out there.
Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot.